Hey, what's up, everybody? RJ back with another video, and of course today it's all about wrestling once again. And today's news is about AJ Styles, the phenomenal TNA, Mr. Bound for Glory, the phenomenal styling and profiling AJ Styles, and my favorite wrestler in TNA wrestling. Well, what I want to talk about is he did an interview recently, and in that interview he answered a lot of questions, talked a lot about TNA and a lot of things. But the thing that was most important about the interview was he talked about the unhappiness in the locker room by a lot of TNA talent. Now, just to let you all know, I am going to put the entire interview in the description box so you guys can read it as much as you can. I'll try to fit all of it in there because sometimes they hit me with that, too long of a description. So I'll try to put all the interview in there as I can. Now, the unhappiness thing in the locker room, I can understand why people like Samoa Joe and AJ Styles and stuff could be unhappy. Like Samoa Joe had the opportunity to go to WWE, Bobby Roode, they turned it down for one reason or another. I mean, you have two sides of things like that. You have the side of, oh well, if they went to WWE they would have been repackaged and they probably wouldn't have succeeded because they would have started over. And the other side of it, well, oh, they could have been a big star. Well, we never really will know. I mean, Samoa Joe was big in ROH, and when he first got to TNA, he was pretty cool, pretty big deal. But since '09 on to now, I mean, ever since he got kidnapped by Taz in that van, I mean, which was a horrible storyline, by the way, ever since then, Samoa Joe's just been going down, down, down to Chinatown, brother. And I just don't think that Samoa Joe could recover, and WWE clearly has no interest in him at this point. So I can understand why there could be some unhappiness in the locker room. I mean, look what happened to Samoa Joe's career. TNA's not really doing much for him or with him, really. I mean, they have this X Division thing coming up, and I hope there's some light at the end of that tunnel, because back when TNA had the X Division with Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, people like that, it was great. It really was. The X Division these days with Kenny King and stuff is the thing I like to call. I hit that little fast forward button real quick because I really couldn't care less to see it. And it's not just me saying that. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are diehard TNA fans, and I respect the fact that you love what you love. But if there really was if their TNA was really as awesome and as great as people say it was, it would actually wouldn't have trouble selling out a 500-person arena, for God's sakes. I mean, they cap off arenas because they know they can't get anywhere near enough seats, and then they comp tickets out. People, I mean, when you give away tickets at local radio stations and stuff like that, and you still can't fill up the arena, there's problems. If people have more important things to do, like go home and watch Dancing with the Stars or something, than go see a live TNA event that's in your town for free. All you gotta do is pay for parking. You got problems, but it's not all downsides. So going to a TNA event, you get to meet all the wrestlers. It's a lot more interaction, and that's something that they need to focus more on, is the interaction, because there's positives in TNA, but just for all the really hardcore TNA fans, you got to look at both sides of it and say, just because you love it, which is just fine if you like it, everyone likes different things, you got to look at the other side of it, where obviously you're in the minority when it comes to TNA. Now, other than that, I want to just comment one other thing, that AJ Styles is my favorite wrestler in TNA. He's probably one of the only reasons I watch TNA. Him, Hogan, Sting, Kurt Angle. Like, when I see them on the TV, I actually pay attention. But I can never watch TNA live because there's so much bad stuff that I just don't want to sit through, The commercials sometimes are more exciting than the show of TNA. So I sit there and I just, I wait till it's done. I DVR it. And I can watch TNA in about 25, 30 minutes maybe, because that's how much of it I don't care about. Of course, I know what's going on. I pay attention enough to know what's going on. But a lot of these matches I fast forward till the end because I couldn't care less. But I just see who wins just to see. And sometimes I just fast forward through that. But AJ Styles has my attention. People say he can't draw. People say he don't have mic skills. I agree with the mic skill thing. It needs work. They always talked about him, Randy Orton. Both of them have. I think Randy Orton's mic skills are much better than people say, and Randy Orton's mic skills are much better than AJ Styles. But AJ Styles, I think, could draw. He's got cool ring attire. He's got a cool entrance. He's great in the ring. If he just had that one catchphrase or something that would just get over or something, obviously, things could happen for him. But like I said, he's like 37 years old, 36, 37. If he was ever going to cross the line, if you will, to WWE, it would have to be within the next year or so. Otherwise, he's going to be just like Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, and stuff like that, just hanging around TNA to the point where WWE don't want him anymore. Now, if he went to WWE, would he be repackaged? Who knows? I don't know how exactly that would work. I don't know copyright laws with AJ Styles, the franchise name. I don't know if TNA owns that, if Alan Jones owns that. I have no idea. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that TNA needs to change a little bit? We need to work on their strengths a little bit, or are you a TNA fan, or are you not a TNA fan? Let me know. Give this a thumbs up if you could. I appreciate all that, but definitely check out the article if you are a TNA fan or just an AJ Styles fan, because it's very interesting stuff he talks about. Thanks a lot for watching this, and I'll talk to you guys later.